What's up everybody, it's Broken Bones here and welcome to the KrustyKraft server. Today I'm going to be your virtual tour guide. This video is intended to help new members on the realm learn their way around the server. So if you're a new member, then welcome aboard. And if you're just tuning in, then welcome to you too. And if you guys want to join the KrustyKraft server, then be sure to go down in the description and click the link to join the KrustyKraft server. But if you are a new member and you just made it, then make sure that you have your cell phone ready to go or your smart device, whatever you have Discord on. And then you're also going to need to make sure that you can see the coordinates up in the top left of your screen. I'll point an arrow to mine right there. You're going to need to make sure you can see those coordinates right there. That's going to make this tour very easy. So if you're just spawning in, you're probably right here. And if you're wondering what this is a catch basin for our Bedrock farm in the end. And this has to be at spawn because anything that goes to the end portal ends up right here at spawn. And then it should end up right here in this chest. So if you're spawning in right here, that's because our spawn project is still in the planning process. We haven't completed it yet. And as you can see, we do have some pillars up here, but it's all in creative, and the rest of it that's all in here is still being planned, so that you can be a part of that if you're joining the server. And behind me here, as you can see, we've got a big something or other over here, and then we also have a castle over here. This is actually my project. This is going to be my base here at the at spawn, so this is going to be my spawn base. It's rather large, and if you look at my inventory, I've got tons of project materials from it because I took a break to come give you guys a tour. I've already placed down 32 shulker boxes of smooth basalt on this mountain, so that's quite a large project. But the first place you're going to want to visit is this castle. This castle is what we call the keep. The first thing you're going to see when you come through the grand entrance of the keep is the marketplace. This is our shopping district inside of here, and outside here is a little aesthetic area that we have to display that. And this is a cool looking place, but it serves more than just an aesthetic purpose. As you can see over here, there's some food right here for you guys. So feel free to go ahead and break some of these potatoes. Go ahead and break them all. And then when you're done, go ahead and replant them, and I have a spot for you to go ahead and bake them up. Once you get all of your potatoes replanted, then go ahead and bring the batch that you have over here. And as you can see over here in this stall, we have some smokers right here. And inside these smokers, there are some cooked potatoes. So if you go ahead and throw the potatoes that you have in there, go ahead and throw your stack in there. And go ahead and take the stack out that's already baked. Leave that for the next person that comes. Whatever potatoes you have left over, go ahead and open up one of these barrels and go ahead and just throw all of the extra potatoes that you have in there. So as you can see, that's going to be under the market stall that has the orange and white wool right there for the cabana. And then over here, as you can see, we have a red and white cabana, and we also have a green and white cabana. Under these two stalls, you're going to find over here in this corner, you're going to see a armor stand with some armor on it. And if you look right here in this barrel, there's some iron right here, so you can create yourself some armor. And then over here, there's some sticks right here where this bow is. There's some sticks so you can create some weapons, at least a sword. And then right behind here, there's a crafting bench where you can go ahead and craft all that up. So once you've got your weapons and armor and food, then go ahead and make your way back over onto this pathway. You're going to go ahead and curve to the left over here, and you're going to go down the staircase into the keep. And when you make it down into this room, you're going to be presented with this, and it's rather nice looking. And as you can see, there's a corridor to our right, a corridor right in front of us, a corridor to our left, and the entry and exit stairway right behind you. So as you're right here, let's go ahead and turn to our right. As you can see, if we come on down in here, we have shops on either side. So this is our shopping district, and it goes all the way down the length of the corridor. Feel free to pause the video and go ahead and take some looks at the shops and see what they have to offer. And then if we go on the left side, the left corridor, we can see that it's pretty much the same thing. Go ahead and take a look at these shops too. And when you're done checking out the shops, meet me back in this room, and then we're going to go straight forward into this corridor right here. And if we go all the way straight forward, you can see that to our left and our right, when we get into this room looks also very nice. It's the exact same thing. We have a corridor on our left, a corridor on our right, and it's all shops. And as you can see in here, some of the shops haven't even finished being built. They're still being started, and some of them haven't even gotten started. Once you've checked out the shops on the right corridor and in the left corridor, go ahead and meet me back in this room, and we're going to go straight forward into the center corridor. And this takes you into the event shop. This is in a different type of shop. As you can see here, this room looks really nice too. And if you look at these, there's no chest to buy anything from. You can't access any chests. In fact, there's 3 bots in here. There's a bot there, there's a bot there, and there's another bot. These are the bots in which you can buy stuff from. If you go ahead and hit the start button, you can see that next to my name up there, I've got a number 0, but that's because I've got no community coins. I've already spent them all. And if you look at the top there in the top right, you'll see community coins, and the number next to my name is how many community coins I have. You earn community coins by doing community projects and helping out in the server. And you can spend those here in this shop. And as you can see here, if we go to items, you can click on this guy. He'll say hello to you, and he's offering you grappling hooks, gilded arrows, fang gauntlets, Skulk Statue, Scaly Saddles, and 64 rockets. These are all modded items, which are pretty cool, and they're pretty fun. You can go ahead and buy some if you want to and check them out. And then over here we have an information bot. If you check this out, it'll tell you how to get coins, and if you go to the current event, it'll actually tell you up in the top left there all the events that are going on the server, so you can get involved on some of those. And then over here, here's some effects. If you go to this spot, you can buy Haste 3, which is really cool, or Swiftness 3, which is also really cool. At this point, if you're still looking around, go ahead and pause the video and meet me back here in this room when you're done. And when you are, you're going to go ahead and open up Discord. So now that you've seen the shopping district, I'm going to show you how you can use Discord to your advantage here on the server. So go ahead and open up Discord and click on the KrustyKraft SMP server icon, and then go ahead and go down to promotions. We're going to go to advertisements and shopping. First chat we're going to visit is the advertisements. As you can see here in the screenshot, this shop right here was advertised by MKVWV. This is MKV West, and he's advertising his MK Boom Shop, which I just showed you guys not too long ago. This is where he sells rockets and gunpowder and elytras. As you can see, he's got it all there advertised just like that. And at the very bottom, right above his photo, he locates his shop right there. It says located second row of shops, first shop on the left, which it is. So you're definitely going to want to make promotions like this for any shop that you make here, and you're going to want to make sure that people know where your shop is, and make sure you include a picture of it so they know what it looks like. So that's the advertisement chat, and if you go down one more chat down to shopping, you can open up that one, and you'll see that this is more of a conversation chat. You can see that everyone's just kind of talking in here, but if you look at the very last comment, this is what it's really used for, and you can see MKV West just restocked his shop because he just said rockets, elytras, and gunpowder restocked in the shop. So this is kind of where you can have a conversation about things that you need or things that you want to sell. You're like, hey, does anybody have any, nether wart or anything, whatever you need? You can post that in there without having to build an advertisement for your shop. You can just have a casual conversation about the things you need in shopping, and then you can make a professional promotion for your shop in advertisements. While we're taking a look at Discord, I'm going to show you a few more things. As you can see here, we want to check out the redstone tab next. This is going to be underneath the project section, so go ahead and open up that. And when you open that chat, you're going to see people discussing redstone stuff. And in the screenshot here that I provided, you can see that I do post some tutorials there for you guys. If you guys want to have some tutorials, there's some tutorials in here, and you can find all these very, very easily. If you're on mobile edition, go ahead and take this chat, swipe it to the left, and you're going to be presented with a menu where there should be a thumbtack emblem right there where you can see pins. This is where you're going to want to go to. Go ahead and click pins, and if you're on PC, you should be able to just see it right there in the top right hand corner. When you open up the pin messages, the first message you're going to see is this disclaimer message. This disclaimer says redstone that has not been approved will be subject to being destroyed and removed. Our goal is to minimize lag and maximize fun. So in order to make sure that your redstone build gets approved, you need to do it right here in this chat. And right below that, you can see how to get your redstone builds approved. The first best method is using one of my tutorials. I make tutorials myself. They're on my channel, and I have a link to them right there, right below that. And then right below that link, you can see that there's Broken Bones 623's approved redstone tutorials. These are tutorials that I haven't made, but I do approve of people using here on the realm. And so you can click that link, and you can go ahead and see all the different tutorials that I've already approved, so you don't even have to wait to build your own redstone stuff. If you cannot find a tutorial that you want to use in one of those playlists, then you can suggest a new tutorial. And if you scroll down in the pinned messages there, it says suggest a new tutorial in #redstone. So you can do this right here very, very easily. All you have to do is @redstone, please approve, and copy and paste the tutorial link. If you're really good at redstone and you don't like using tutorials and you want to build something on your own, then you can definitely do that, but we definitely suggest that you build it in creative first. Go ahead and take some pictures of it and post it right here in the chat for approval. If you scroll down more in the pinned messages, you're going to see that I have some notes there for you guys. I have some notes on how to spawn a wither in a wither cage, how to spawn them in a wither trap, and all the mob spawning mechanics and all that. You can see all that right there. That's all for you and me to make sure that we can do our projects correctly. If you're doing something dangerous with a wither, then you're going to want to make sure that you spawn it in the correct location. You don't want a wither on the loose and around any of your redstone builds, that's for sure. And so make sure you go ahead and refer to these notes if you're going to be doing any dangerous stuff like that. And if you go down even further, you can see that I have the mob spawning mechanics. That's very helpful for when you're building mob farms. And if you go down below that, you can see that there's this picture right here, and you may not know what it is just by looking at it, but it is the villager trader that we have here on the realm, and next to that on the right hand side is the list in which all the villagers have trades. So you can find out any trade that you're going to need, and you can use this picture here to kind of figure out which villager trades what. And if you scroll down even further, you can see that there is a potion brewing guide. It's how you can brew up potions at any time. All you have to do is refer to this guide. And if you scroll down a little bit further, you can see that there's all the villager trading charts. All the villager trades are right there, nice and easy to get to. And at the very bottom, you can see that there's the mining Y values for mining all the different ores. However, this is subject to change. They keep changing all these stuff, but you can use it if you want to. It's there for your convenience. So redstone, shopping, and advertisements are the 3 chats in the Discord that really apply in-game here on the realm. You can use these to make your life a little easier, take advantage of them, and be able to quickly know information very fast. So you can use that to your benefit, and the rest of the chats in the Discord also have their purpose, but they don't serve a purpose right here in-game quite as much as those other 3 chats do. So we're going to go ahead and cover those now, and if you're just learning Discord and you're new to it, I'll help you get out of the pinned messages. All you need to do is click the X up in the top left-hand corner there if you're on mobile, and once that's done, you can swipe the screen back to the right, and you're going to see this hamburger menu up in the top left-hand corner. Click on that, and that'll take you back to the main screen. If you're on PC, that should be pretty easy to do. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's right there. And the first chat that is at the top here, we can see is announcements. This is something that you want to keep an eye on. Any new announcements are going to be announced right here. Below announcements is the welcome chat. The welcome chat is where all new players are welcomed into our server. A bot sends them a message letting them know how to start the recruitment process, which if you're a member and you're here taking the tour on the realm, then you've been through all this already and you know how this works. However, as a member, if you want to see the new members that are joining the server, you can go ahead and go into this welcome chat and go ahead and see what member just joined. You can find their name there, and then you can go ahead and hit them up in the recruits chat. Right underneath the welcome chat is the rules chat. This is where all the rules are, which again, if you went through the recruitment process, you had to read these in order to get to this point, so you know those already. And then just under rules, there's a section called roles, and the roles explain all the different roles and badges that you can earn here in the realm. There's the Krusty member, there's the new recruit, there's the senior moderator, there's the realm moderator, all these different roles that we have. We also have badges that you can earn. The more that you talk in Discord, the more points that you earn, and the point system will earn you these badges. If you check out that chat, go ahead and check it out. It's pretty cool. And as you can see, that covers everything under the important section. So this is all your important stuff right here. Next section down is the Krusty Crew. This is kind of the fun section. So right here, the first chat that we have is the Krusty Crew. This is pretty much a chat section where you can go ahead and just have an open conversation with all your friends on the server. So anybody that you know, any people that you don't know, you can meet everyone right here. Even if you don't play at the same time and you have different time zones, you can meet everyone right here in the Krusty Crew. Just below the Krusty Crew is called Meet the Crew. This is the chat that's pretty cool. You can meet some of the members that are on the realm that have opened up their real lives here on the realm, and they take pictures of themselves, they take pictures of their pets, and they have a bunch of selfies, and they explain a little short snippet about their life and who they are, and so you can get to know some of the people here on the realm. You can do this if you want to, you don't have to, but it's something that's kind of cool so that we can become close friends here on the server. Just below Meet the Crew is images. This is where you can pretty much post any image of any kind. Please keep it appropriate. Don't send any derogatory stuff or anything sexual or nudity or anything like that. Just keep it, appropriate. Just below the images tab is the suggestions tab. This is an important one because this is where you, the player, the new recruit on the realm, the person who just joined, gets to have their say in what goes here in the realm. And so the realm right now is structured around the way that we wanted to play. All the players that are here have all made their suggestions, and we set it up the way that we want it to be. So now that you're a new player, you might have a different opinion. You might have a different suggestion. Go ahead and go in here. You can check it out. You can make suggestions for anything that you want. If you want to add something or change something, all you have to do is go ahead and type this command in. !suggest, space, and then go ahead and add your suggestion behind it, and it'll go ahead and give a suggestion box, which will give you a voting tab to it. There's a upvote and a downvote that you can add to it, so people can vote on your suggestion, and if it gets voted in, it will get implemented. Just below suggestions is a game called Traders, which is actually, we're almost done with the first round of this, and so I'm not going to cover it too much, but basically it's a game that we play on Discord, and British Lad is the host of the game, so if you want to know more about it, go ahead and hit him up, because I actually don't know much about that traders game. I know it's fun though. And that pretty much covers the Krusty Crew section of the Discord. Down below that, you can see there's a bunch of voice channels there. You can go ahead and join the Discord voice channel anytime that you're online. If you want to start a chat party, you can start it there. We also use PS messages, and if you have a PlayStation, you can join that through your PlayStation. However, if you don't have that, then you can use your smart device. You can download the PS app, and you can ask me, go ahead and DM me on Discord, and I'll help you set that up. Just below the voice channel section is the promotion section, which we've covered 2 chats in here already. We've covered the advertisements and shopping chat. The other chat is the promotions chat, which is for YouTube videos, Instagram channels, and all this stuff. Like if you want to have your social media there, this is where you post it all. Just below that is the project section, which we have the Nether Hub, we have bases, we have games, and then we have redstone. Redstone we already covered, but basically the other 3 are some of the projects that we have going on in the realm. If you want to get involved in the Nether Hub, you can get involved in that, and you can put your base there if you want to in the bases area. Once you have it done and completed, you can go and post a picture of it and share it there. And then the game area, that's going to be something that we're going to cover later in this tour. We have a gaming district, and this is where you go ahead and record all of your scores. And that concludes the project section of our Discord chat, and then just below that is the server bot section, and under that is some of the bots that we have on our server. I believe that if you don't see all of these on your Discord, that's perfectly fine. That's due to my permissions that I have. I'm an admin, so I have special rights to some channels that are on here, so if you don't see those are okay. But basically we have the realm chat and the realm operations. These are where we can see what's actually going on with the realm chat with the bot that we have on here. And then we also have the realm operations, where we can run operations right here on the realm from Discord, which is pretty cool. So that's something that the staff members have access to. Then we also have Piggy, Gartic, birthday, reactions, and tickets. And I believe you guys have access to all of them except for tickets, maybe. You guys might see them or not. But that's where we can see all of you guys' tickets when you guys apply and put in your applications. And then, of course, all the fun ones, Piggy, Gartic, birthday, and reactions. Those are some bots that you can have fun with. Go ahead and check them all out. The birthday one is actually pretty cool. You can put your birthday in here. The bot will remind everyone that it's your birthday, and then the server will go ahead and wish you a happy birthday. So you have a lot of new friends that will wish you a happy birthday because they'll get notified by it. The next section down is the recruit section, where the recruit chat is, the showcases and history chats are. And the recruits chat is actually really cool. The first chat that we came to, welcome. If you look in there and you see a new recruit and they just got in there, then you can see their name and you can ping them in the recruits chat, and you can talk to the new recruits as they're coming on board and figure out who your new friends are going to be. Just below that we have showcases. That's actually really cool. You can see all the previous seasons of KrustyKraft. You can see where the server originated, you can see the progression of it, how it grew and how it began, and how it's gotten to where it is today. And then in the history section, it's kind of like showcases, it's a little bit different. You can see the history behind all of the different seasons of KrustyKraft. The next section down is the staff area. Now, you do not have access to this area, but I wanted to show you this because this is how your server now, your realm, KrustyKraft, is being ran. It's right here in the staff area. So we have updates, discussion, moderators, realm assistant applications, principals, mission statements, and moderator roles. So we'll start at the top with updates. And updates, that's where we talk about all the new recruits. If you look down at the bottom of that screenshot, you'll see all the tickets down there. Those are all the new recruits that we have coming on board. We talk about that and we vote on it up in the update section. So all the moderators get to have their say on what they think about new people before they join. And then in the discussions chat, that is where we discuss all of that stuff. So instead of chatting in the updates, we post it there. We say, hey, you need to take a look at so-and-so's ticket, ask them questions, and then vote on it. And then in the discussions, we talk about it and figure out what we want to do with that certain person. Then we also have monthly and weekly meetings that us as a team, as a staff team, we get together and we talk about some of the suggestions that I talked about earlier. We'll actually get together, talk about what we want to do as far as moving forward with some of the suggestions and implementing them, and then actually implementing them so that they're in effect. And then of course down there we have moderators. The moderators chat is just where all of us moderators can have a place to communicate to each other. And then of course we have the Realm Assistant application. That is actually all the applications to people that are not moderators but also want to assist the realm. And so that's something that even you as a new recruit, as a new player on the realm, can get involved in. You could apply to be a realm assistant, And you do things like give new recruits tours and help out around the realm. So it's a really cool thing to get involved in. You don't have to be a moderator. You don't have any responsibilities. It's just a nice way for a member to assist the realm. And then down below there we have our principles and mission statement. Those two are basically kind of the same. The principles are what we're all about here at KrustyKraft, and we have new moderators coming on board, so we have the principles and the mission statement there to make sure that all the moderators are all about the same thing, so we're on board with all the same ideas and principles behind how this server is being ran. We want to have fun here and we want to maintain that, but we want to have rules and things that are in place that increase the fun, not decrease it. We don't want to have so many rules that it's not fun, but we want to maintain the fun with the things that we have in place. So we have all that there, cut and dry for our staff. And then of course we have the moderator roles, that way any new mods coming on, they know exactly what they're supposed to do. The last section is the welcome section, which is the entire recruitment process. The recruitment process I'm not going to cover because regardless if you're a new member or if you're a new recruit or if you're thinking about joining the server, you are one way or another have to go through this, and I'm not going to make you go through it twice. So I'm not going to cover it. But if you guys want to join the server and you guys are thinking about joining the server, down in the description there's a link to join. You're going to go right here, right where it says if you want to join the KrustyKraft server, click this link. Go ahead and click the Discord link and you can get started on this recruitment process. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our Discord server and all the different ways that you can use it in and out of the realm. And so once you're done reading that, go ahead and meet me back here in the middle of this room, and we're going to go ahead and head right back out. We're going to go right up this staircase, right on outside. Once you're outside the keep, you're going to go back out the entrance and you're going to go right to this nether portal. Go ahead and pause the video until you get to that nether portal. Once you're here at the spawn portal, go ahead and come on through. And when you get to the other side, you're going to notice that you're at 0, 0 here in the nether. And right now, our coordinates are going to pop up at the screen. Alright, and so right here, right in the center, we're right here at 0, 0. This is the 4 portals that are here in the center of our Nether Hub. And I want you to take a look at my coordinates, okay? We want to go to the side that's going to be positive on the Z coordinate. So right now we're at positive X. That's not the way we want to go. This is negative Z, so we want to go the exact opposite direction. We want to go in this direction. So make sure that you're on the side of the nether portals where your Z coordinate is in the positive, like Z minus 10 right there on Z. And so we're going to go ahead and go in this direction, and you're going to go all the way up to Z146. And this is going to bring you right to Toby and Marie's residence, as you can see right here. And this is their base. Now this is something that I want to show you because this is not a tunnel that you're going to be able to go down until you talk to these people. This is their base. So the reason why I want to show you this is because once you get to talk to these people, you could ask Toby or Marie and be like, hey Toby, I'm a new member on the server and I'd really like to see your base. Your tunnel looks really cool. Do you mind if I go see? And as long as you're polite, most of the players are going to be polite back and they're going to go, yeah, go ahead and take a look. And they're going to let you go over to their base, which is pretty cool. I would show you the base, but that's a bit of a spoiler alert, and I want to leave the fun for you guys to go ahead and explore. Here's another base right here. This is at 192. This is Miss Ambi's base. And like I said, you could hit those people up to go see their bases, and what we're going to take you to is we're going to take you all the way down to 240 in the Z coordinate here in the Nether Hub. And this is going to bring you to this portal. As you can see, there's 3 portals. They all take you somewhere different. And right behind me, you can hear that cow over there, and he's got a bucket of milk right there. Why is that there? Well, that's because just in case you get bad omen and you spawn a raid sometime recently outside of this area, you need to drink this. You need to get rid of your bad omen before you enter here, because this is a villager trader for you to use. So we're going to go ahead and go through this. We're going to go through the nether portal here. Make sure you drink milk, like I said, if you have bad omen. You don't need to be spawning raids here. Then once you go through, we're going to be going into a hallway here. Let's see here. Let's get out of here. Here we are. Alright, so you're going to exit this nether hub, or this nether portal right here, and you're going to go down this little hallway, and you're going to come right into the villager trader. This is a really cool place. This is Slater's base, actually, and he's opened it up to the community, and this is called Underground Utopia. Okay, all 3 of those portals are considered Underground Utopia, and so this is all there for all the members on the server to use. Here are all the librarians, and all of their trades are in alphabetical order. You can thank Lady Galatea for that. She spent some time doing this, but as you can see, this is A, B, and then C, D, E, F, and so on and so forth. So they wrap all the way around, and all of your bookshelf villagers are right here. And we did that because back in the day that used to be a good trade for getting emeralds, but that's been ruined because all the prices have been brought back to normal. And then over here in the center, you're going to notice a kill chamber, and this kill chamber is for the iron farm and zombie farm that this is made out of. So when you're here, go ahead and turn this on here while you're using the villager trader. If you're going to buy some books or whatnot or stay here for a while, go ahead and turn that on, and then when you leave, be sure to turn it back off, and then go ahead and exit. Up here, up the staircase, there's some more villagers up here. These are all the other types of villagers. There's no librarians up here. All the librarians are down there, and all the other types are up here. And if you remember down in the redstone section of the Discord chat, I showed you guys a picture of this place, and this is all the different villagers and all of their different trades. If you're still in the villager trader, go ahead and pause the video until you make your way back out here in the Nether Hub. And then we're going to go ahead and go into one of these portals. It doesn't matter which one you go into, it kind of takes you to the same spot. I'm going to go into the right portal, but they are going to be on opposite sides of what the shopping district is. So I'm going to show you this right now. So once you go through here, you're going to be looking at a staircase. It's going to bring you on down into this area. This here is the shopping district. So this is pretty cool. This is the underground Utopia shopping district. Much just like the other one that we have there at spawn, that shopping district, except you have to be a underground Utopia member in order to have a shop here. And you can become an underground Utopia member by talking to Slater. This is his base, remember, and he likes to have people base with him. So if you're an underground Utopia member, then you have access to his base, which is really cool. So you can come over here and buy items if you want, even if you're not a member of Underground Utopia. But as you can see, it's looking pretty nice. They got a nice like library shop over here, a bookshop, and they also have like all these other cool things over here. They have a trident shop, a rocket shop. They have a bunch of different things. So be sure to come over here and check out what they got. Go ahead and explore all the different shops. And this is pretty much what's here. Like I said, if you have a, if you ask later if you want to become a member of Underground Utopia, then you could personally own your own shop. And then down here is his base. This is not somewhere where you're really allowed to go, but I'm going to show you what it is. And once you're a member, he will actually let you come down in here, and you can actually ask him, like, hey, do you have any bamboo, dude? Do you mind if I take some bamboo? And he'll be like, no, dude, go ahead and take all you need. Just leave me one piece so I can plant some more. You know, he's a really nice guy, and so once you have access to his base, it's kind of cool. You have to become friends with him, and then he'll let you come down in here and borrow stuff from him if you need to. And to exit this area, because every direction pretty much looks the same, you're going to look for the two sides with the obsidian at the top. So as you can see, there's some obsidian up there, and there's some obsidian up there. On my side, there is no obsidian, and on that side, there's no obsidian, because that is where the nether portals are, on each side. So go ahead and find that obsidian, go ahead and make your way back to the staircase, and go ahead and go back through the nether. If you're still in there at this point, go ahead and pause the video and meet me back here in the Nether Hub, and then when you get here, we're going to go ahead and continue down the Nether Hub to the left. We're going to go right down this tunnel, and we're going to continue all the way down to 405 on your Z coordinate, and you're going to be looking right at this tunnel, and right across the way is this tunnel over here. Now, during this tour, if in the Nether you're running across some mobs, I just ran across some, please try to do your best to go ahead and run away from them or defeat them. One of the two. Try to stay alive. And once you get to this tunnel here, you're going to go ahead and come on in here. This is where the end is, and this particular portal right here is not the end. This is actually Microsoft Epic's base. And then right through here, this is Izzy's base, so you can talk to both of them if you want to visit their bases. And then once you go through both of those, this is our generic tunnel here. And if we go ahead and go to the left right at the end here, this is going to take you right to the end portal. So if we go right on through here, you can see that eventually you're going to see a purple portal showing up right there at the end. There's the portal right there. Once you get to this portal, you're going to see that your coordinates should be at negative 106 and 510. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead and pop on through. Now in the tour here, we're not going to be going into the end because that takes you back to spawn when you exit the end, and we don't want to do that. But we want to continue the tour. But here's the end portal right here, and it's covered with dirt because one of the members was doing some type of project on there, and I'm going to leave it that way for him. So we're going to go back through here just to show you where the end portal is, so if you ever need to go in there, you can. And let's see here, I believe this is the way out. You definitely want to go back to where Z is going less and less. See how it's 470, 460, 450. You want to go in the Z coordinate in which it's going less. You're going to go to the end of the tunnel here. Alright, and you're going to see that your coordinate here at the end of the tunnel should be at like 405 where we started, and we're going to go all the way back out to the main Nether Hub. And so let's go through both of these portals here. Go ahead and follow me through this. Follow me through that. And again, that's Izzy and Epic's base. And over here is Jurassic Crafter's base. That's definitely some people's bases that you might want to go check out. Hit them up in the Discord and figure out where they're at. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead all the way down this tunnel here. As you can see, my Z coordinate is getting bigger and bigger. We want to go all the way down to 600. And actually, that's 626 on the Z coordinate. And as you can see right here by the sign, it says the gaming district. This is one of the funnest places on the realm. This is what I saved last for the tour because it's a lot of fun here. And here's another base over here. This is MKV West's base, so this is somewhere else that you could definitely go check out. So be sure to go ahead and hit up MKV West in the Discord chat. But for now, we're going to go ahead and go down this tunnel. Enjoy this tunnel because this is actually a really cool looking tunnel, and I'll see you at the end. Once you're at the end, you'll see the Nether portal, and it's going to be right here at 388 and 625. Alright, so we're going to go on through the portal, and as you can see, you're right in the middle of this little area here. This is kind of like a Mario pipe, and so if we come right out here, you can see that you pop right up out of this Mario pipe, and if you can't do that, you can always go through the side right here. So when you come out of the portal, you can just go right out the side if getting up on top of that's too hard for you. And once you're out here, you can see that you have vase ace, we have crusty carts, we had a pumpkin carving contest for Halloween, we have Wipeout over here somewhere. We have a bunch of different games here, which is pretty cool. And over here is Parkour Party. This is actually a pretty fun one. So I suppose we'll start right here at Vase Ace. Now I'm not going to be playing all the games, but I'm going to be showing you how to use them and how to basically come around here. And as you can see here, restocking, don't play. Okay, so this is from Gravetana. He's the one who basically built this. And it looks like they've got some sponsors here. That's cool. But nonetheless, Gravetana is asking us not to play, so we're not going to play this game. But I'm going to show you guys how it works, because it's really cool. As you can see there, he's got some pots up there, he's got some vases, and in this game you take some snowballs, and you try to hit those vases. And the snowballs come out of here, you hit this button after you put a diamond in, and then all the snowballs come out of the ceiling. You get 16 snowballs, your minecart will come through, you hop on the minecart and press this button, and you get started. You're going to come out into here, and you're going to be going across in this minecart rail right here, and it pushes you across, and it is rather difficult to throw a snowball and hit one of those vases. But if you hit one, it gives you a prize. Behind each one of those vases, there's a dropper that sends an item into a water stream. So if you get all 5, you get 5 prizes. But no matter how many you hit, you get as many prizes as you hit. And when you're done, you'll be coming right out of here, and this activator rail will shove you off the cart, and you'll be right here. You can go ahead and access this prize box, and all your prizes will be inside. Now from the prize box, if you turn around and you look up here, you're going to notice all these signs up here. This is a tournament that we recently had, and as you can see here, we've got the finals and the winner bracket. I actually won one of these competitions, which is pretty cool. But as you can see here, Step Splat versus Gamer Potato. We have Gravetana versus Broken Bones me. We have Gamer Potato versus Broken Bones, and then we had Broken Bones and Gamer Potato in the winner bracket and the loser bracket. So that's pretty cool. It's a fun game, and it's awfully fun, especially when it's restocked and all the prizes are there. But now that we're done here, we're going to go right over here to Krusty Carts. This is actually a really fun one. You could do this by yourself if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and go for a lap with you guys. Let's go ahead and hop on here. And if you want to, go ahead and pause the video, get yourself a boat, and meet me here on the starting line. Now, to begin this race, all you have to do is flick this lever right here. You're going to flick that lever down, and as you can see, it's going to go ahead and count down. And right on the ding, that's when the gate drops, and then you go. And then you're going to go ahead and do the rest of the track. And as I said, I'm going to save the excitement for you guys, so you guys can go ahead and have a lap around the track if you guys want to. And when you're done here, go ahead and flick that lever back up, and the gate will pop back up just like this. And there it is. And then we're going to go ahead and put our boat back. So if you've got a boat, go ahead and find where you got it from, and please put it back. Right across from Vase Ace and Krusty Carts is Parkour Party. This is a fun one. So basically, you reach into here. This is for 2 or more players. You have to have a friend. You grab a stack of each type of block. You get 3 stacks of different building blocks. And then you build a parkour course. Every turn that you guys take, you build 5 pieces of parkour, and then you go ahead and run through here. You step over the pressure plates. You have a timer in which counts the amount of time that it takes for you to get through here, and as you take more and more turns, the parkour course gets harder and harder to do, and it'll get harder and harder to get through in the amount of time before the water comes down on you. If the water hits you, you lose, and you get one chance to redeem yourself. If you cannot do the parkour course, then you can challenge the maker of the parkour course and see if he can do it in the amount of time. If he can't do it, then he loses and you win. And right behind Parkour Party is this other cool looking game. I don't know the name of this one yet, but it's actually really, really cool. And if you go ahead and swim down here in the water, you can see that little water spout. You can swim right up that. So let's go ahead and head on up here. So if you swim into the water here, you should be able to see that you can swim right up this here. There we are. All right, there we go. So once you're up top here, this is where you begin the game, and you can leave all your stuff here in these barrels like that. And then you can take one set of items. You can grab yourself a bow, and you can see these bows are unbreaking, punch 2, and mending. They don't really hurt you, they just move you back. And so you go ahead and throw on the armor, you got yourself a punch bow. You and your opponent sit on here, and as you go across pressure plates right here, you can see that you're going to get an arrow. So I have 3 arrows in my inventory right now, and so if I put those there, you guys can see them. And we have jump boost on here too, so there's 4 arrows. So you can literally stand on one of these and just restock a bunch of arrows, which is kind of cool. But in order to defeat your opponent, you do have to move around these islands, and there's pressure plates on all of them where you can grab arrows and stuff. And then there's the middle island over here where you can actually stand behind this glass. You can actually be on both sides. So this is one of my favorite islands to be on while playing this game. But nonetheless, the point is that you want to knock your opponent off with your knockback bow. You want to knock him down into the water, and when he goes down, you get a point. And while you're up here, you're going to notice that you can see Krusty Carts. This is part of the course right here. It goes underground and back up on top. When you're done here at this place, go ahead and jump off and go ahead and fall back into the water and swim your way back to shore. And I'll meet you there by Vase Ace. Once you've made your way back, you're back here by Vase Ace. If you cross Krusty Carts right here and you go right across the track, you can jump over here. You can see all these red and blue blocks over here, and it kind of makes you curious as to what's over here. This is a really cool game. This is a Wipeout game, just like the TV show Wipeout, and it's kind of one of those crazy things where you can just go across here, and she's got pistons and stuff that'll knock you off, and it's very hard to get across all of this. And right beside Wipeout, you can see over here that we had a pumpkin carving contest during Halloween, which is pretty cool. Look at all the different types of pumpkins people have built. Look at this guy. Doesn't he just like look so happy? Right next to all these pumpkins, you're going to notice this big sandstone box, which is a game in progress. This is actually being built right now. And as you can see in there, he's not quite done. He's got some soccer boxes and a crafting bench in there. But this is pretty much a golfing game. He's got a couple glitched out TNT in there. They stay white. And you can interact with them using fishing rods and pull them around and kind of play golf or soccer with basically a ball, which is pretty cool. And there's a couple other games around here. I believe that there's some other games here too. But have a real look around here, enjoy yourself, maybe hit up somebody in the Discord, see if somebody wants to play some of these games with you, and I'm sure somebody will, if not myself. And here's bumper carts. There's some boats and you ride around here and play bumper carts. Sounds silly. And it looks like is this a basketball hoop? This is a basketball hoop. This looks like one of those water chairs. Yeah, you stand up on there, you hit there, and then you fall into the water. So it's kind of cool little silly games. But nonetheless, this is our gaming district, and this is our realm. And I mean, it's such a fun place. I hope you guys enjoy it here, because that's our goal here at KrustyKraft. We just want to have fun, and we want everyone else to have fun too. So if you guys have any mini game ideas, be sure to go ahead and hit up Grave Tana, and he'll be able to tell you where to put your mini game idea and be able to work on it with you if you need any help. I'll be able to help you with the redstone too. We'll get involved. We'll make it a day of it. We'll make yourself a good game, and we'll place it somewhere here where we can play it. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tour. And the sun's going down behind me, so it's a perfect time to end the video because the day is done. And to get back to spawn, all you're going to do is you're going to go back through this Mario portal. You're going to go back into the Nether, and you're going to head back to 0-0 to that main Nether portal that we had in the beginning. But that's going to leave it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. And that's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and I hope you guys have fun on the realm. I look forward to playing with you and having some fun and doing some of these games and other builds with you. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the realm. Take it easy, everybody.